What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, you're watching One Life Cars, and on this channel I teach you how to fix your car. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to reset the radio code on the Ford Fiesta. It's quite a common problem. Perhaps you've connected the batteries to put a new one in or do some work. Perhaps your battery's just ran out and completely gone dead, and in some cases when it's been sort of off the power for too long, you lose your radio. I'll say you lose your radio. When you put the radio back on or try to, it comes up asking for a code. So today I'm going to show you how to reset the code. As daft as it sounds, it's hard to put a code in with numbers from sort of 0 to 9 when your keypad only goes up to 6. There's a way around that, and there's also sort of a random number to enter it, which it's not a hard job, but it's something that a lot of people don't know. So first problem we have is that this isn't the standard stereo, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. Just concentrate on the fact we're in a Ford Fiesta, and after this clip it's going to be me in the daytime working on the standard Fiesta stereo, which is something that has the code problem. If you've got aftermarket, you'll know how to do that. That'll have instructions with it, etc. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to change the radio code or reset your radio code so you can use your radio on the Ford Fiesta. Let's go. And then you get to this point, if you have took your radio out, or like I say, if you disconnected the battery for any other reason, you got to turn it on and say enter code. And obviously the clock's wrong because it's not 3 minutes past 6 right now. So first thing, finding your code. So hopefully you've all got one of these, the little Ford owner's booklet thing. And inside it, there is an owner's handbook audio system. Some people write them down in pen in like the first page or the very back page, or on page number 8, which is what explains how the code thing works and how to enter it. But even then it can be confusing. It sounds that if you know, you might be thinking this is daft, you know, it's not that hard, but it can be confusing, this, as you'll see in a second. Anyway, I don't know if this comes in every car, because I have had a Fiesta with the same booklet and there wasn't one of these in this, but it's a little Ford card, and on the back of it we have the key code for the radio. Now I know you might be thinking, oh, security, why are you showing the old world your code for your radio? We're in a 15-year-old Focus, guys. If you really want to rob my stereo, go for it. So as you can see here, the code for my stereo is 6082, and this is where it can be a bit confusing. So we need to put 6082 into this. The first problem you're going to notice is it doesn't go past 6 on the numbers. So you've got 4 digits for your code. So you've got to think of each digit as 1, 2, 3, 4. So digit number 1, digit number 2, digit number 3, and digit number 4. So our first number is 6 for 6082. So that's the first number, which is number 1. So we're going to press number 1. I know you're starting to click now, 6 times, like so. Number 2, we need to find 0, so that's at the very end. So you go right to 9, and then after 9 you'll get a 0. Number 3 is an 8, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last number is number 2, that's the 4th number, so we go over to number 4, 1, 2. Now this is the best bit, this is the bit that confused me. Unless you actually read it first, you'd be like, right, so I've put the code in and need to enter it. Oh, press that. Oh, has it done it? No, has it heck? So to enter the code, basically the enter button, if you like, to keep it simple, is number 5. That's your enter button. So we'll do the code again. 6, number 2 for 0, number 3 for the 8. Oh, I've gone past it. And number 4 for the 2, was it? Yeah. So 6082, we've got the code in. Press number 5. There you go. Let's turn that off quick for copyright. But you get the idea. The radio's back on, all working normal. Lovely jubbly. Also, while we're here, I might as well put this in the title as well. To do the clock, if you don't already know, you just press the clock button, and then you use these two to go on which one. So you need to reset the date. So today's date is the 5th of October, and you use the volume button to actually to change the number to the month. Then we go to the year like that. And then the time is, I don't know, it is actually quite near 6. So I'll set that in a minute. I don't know what the time is, to be honest. I'm guessing we'll take an educated guess for a laugh. That is 1755, because it's very near 6 right now. And then when you've done all that, because again I kept getting confused with this, I kept pressing the power button, and then when you turn the radio back on, it resets to random time again. So when you get to this point, press clock, and that saves it. And that, guys, is how to reset your radio code and the clock on the Ford Focus. I know there'll be a lot of you thinking this is a pointless video, we can work it out ourselves, but people do struggle with entering the code. It can be a bit confusing. So there's how.